American celebrities Magic Johnson and Charlie Sheen have both publicly announced they have HIV and have been living with the virus for years. HIV, or human immunodeficiency virus, is a virus that targets and alters the immune system, increasing the risk and impact of other infections and diseases. Without treatment, the virus might progress to a more severe stage known as AIDS, or acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Unlike some other viruses, the human body can't get rid of HIV completely. So once you have HIV, you have it for life. HIV spreads through contact with certain body fluids from a person who has the virus. These fluids include blood, semen, vaginal and rectal fluids, and breast milk. The virus doesn't spread through casual contact like shaking hands or sharing food, or even through insects like mosquito bites. Now let's talk about the global impact of HIV. Globally, HIV has claimed the lives of nearly 32 million people since the epidemic started, and as of 2020, approximately 38 million people are living with the virus. HIV is the primary cause of death among certain populations, and in some parts of the world, it's the leading cause of death overall. In the absence of a cure, controlling the spread of HIV and managing its effects are of paramount importance. That's why there's so much emphasis on prevention measures like safe sex practices, regular testing, and antiretroviral therapy for those who have the virus. Now that we know what HIV is, let's delve into its impact in the United States and around the world. In 2022, there were approximately 39 million people across the globe with HIV, of which 53% were women and girls. HIV is not just a global issue, it has a profound impact in the United States as well. In the year 2020, 30,635 people received an HIV diagnosis in the United States and its dependent areas. This represents a slight decrease in the rates of new HIV infections, a trend that is attributed to increased testing, access to treatments, education, and the use of PrEP medications. But when we look at the distribution of these diagnoses, there's a clear disparity among racial and ethnic groups. HIV diagnoses are tracked among 7 racial and ethnic groups: 1. American Indian Alaska Native; 2. Asian; 3. Black African American; 4. Hispanic Latino; 5. Native Hawaiian and other Pacific Islanders; 6. White; and 7. Multiracial people. White men have been accessing treatment and prevention options more than Hispanic and Black men. Of those eligible, only the following took advantage of this treatment: 11% Black, 21% Hispanic, and 78% white. Deeply entrenched social determinants of health, such as racism and systemic inequities, contribute to this disproportionate impact of HIV on certain communities. Transmission of HIV is categorized into 6 groups: male-to-male sexual contact, injection drug use, heterosexual contact, perinatal transmission, and other. In the year 2020, 18,489 deaths occurred among adults and adolescents with diagnosed HIV in the U.S. and dependent areas. These numbers show the significant impact of HIV in the U.S. Now let's look at our featured American Hollywood star celebrities. Magic Johnson and Charlie Sheen, 2 famous personalities, have been open about their HIV status. Let's explore their stories. In November of 1991, Magic Johnson, a celebrated basketball player, shocked the world when he announced that he was HIV positive. This announcement came during the prime of his career and led to his immediate retirement from the Los Angeles Lakers. Johnson's diagnosis came at a time when HIV was largely misunderstood and stigmatized. Despite this, he decided to use his platform to raise awareness about the virus and to advocate for HIV and AIDS research. Over the past 3 decades, Johnson has not only managed to live a healthy life with HIV, but has also made significant contributions to the fight against the virus. His openness about his journey has helped to dispel myths and reduce stigma around HIV. Today, Magic Johnson continues to thrive and inspire others with his resilience and positivity. Now let's move on to Charlie Sheen. The actor, known for his roles in films like Platoon and TV series such as 2.5 Men, publicly announced his HIV-positive status in 2015. Sheen's revelation came amidst a flurry of media speculation and rumors. His admission was a stark contrast to Johnson's, filled with regret and a sense of self-blame. Sheen admitted to engaging in risky behaviors that led to his diagnosis. Since then, he has faced a series of health and personal struggles. However, he has also used his experience to raise awareness about the importance of safe practices and regular testing. In recent years, Sheen has focused on managing his health and has shown signs of stability. The journeys of Magic Johnson and Charlie Sheen may be different, but they both highlight the reality of living with HIV. They remind us that HIV does not discriminate and can affect anyone, regardless of their status or lifestyle. Their stories also underscore the importance of early detection, regular treatment, and leading a healthy lifestyle. These personal stories highlight the human aspect of HIV. Now let's explore the treatments available for HIV. Fortunately, HIV is no longer a death sentence. Various treatments have emerged over the years. The main form of treatment for HIV is antiretroviral therapy, or ART. This involves a combination of drugs that work together to limit the virus's ability to replicate itself within the body. The success rate of RT is remarkable. It doesn't cure HIV, but it can control the virus so well that it becomes undetectable in blood tests. When the virus is undetectable, it can't be transmitted to others, which has contributed significantly to the decrease in new HIV infections over recent years. While ART is a powerful tool against HIV, it does come with some side effects. These can range from mild issues like headaches and fatigue to more serious problems like kidney damage and heart disease. However, the severity of these side effects can often be managed by adjusting the drug regimen or treating the side effects directly. Another key treatment method is pre-exposure prophylaxis, or PrEP. PrEP is a daily medication that people at high risk for HIV can take to prevent infection. It's been a game changer in the fight against HIV, with prescriptions for PrEP among sexually active 16 to 24-year-olds increasing significantly. However, one must bear in mind that while these treatments have been life-changing for many, they are not universally accessible. There are still disparities in access to these treatments, especially among different racial and ethnic groups. The fight against HIV isn't just about finding effective treatments, but also about ensuring everyone who needs them can get them. In addition to these treatments, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is critical. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and avoiding tobacco and alcohol can help people with HIV live healthier, more fulfilling lives. These treatments have changed the lives of many people living with HIV, but the fight against HIV is far from over. We must continue to work towards not just better treatments, but also toward a world where these treatments are accessible to all who need them. In this video, we've taken a deep dive into the world of HIV. We've explored what HIV is, a viral infection that targets the immune system and can lead to AIDS if not treated. We've examined the impact of HIV in the United States, noting the significant reduction in new cases, but also acknowledging the ongoing disparities among racial and ethnic groups. We've shared the personal journeys of Magic Johnson and Charlie Sheen, two public figures who've lived with HIV, and their individual experiences highlight the human side of this health issue. We've also discussed the available treatments for HIV. We've seen how advancements in medication like PrEP have transformed HIV from a death sentence into a manageable chronic condition, but we've also noted the need for improved access and uptake of these treatments, particularly among marginalized communities. By understanding HIV better, we can contribute to the fight against it. Stay informed, stay safe.